Hello all, welcome back to the Exposing Grief YouTube channel where you know what we're doing here. We're removing that stigma of grief and exposing it for what it truly is, which is a natural and healthy way of living and loving. Happy November. I truly cannot believe we are almost to the end of 2022. I don't know where this year went. And as we go into the holiday season, if that is something that you celebrate and you are also grieving, this year might feel a little different for you. There might be some uncertainty. There may be some dread. There may be some feelings of, I don't even want to do this all together, right? There can be a lot of discomfort that comes around the holidays while we're grieving. A lot of that discomfort can come from potential triggers that the holidays carry. So to help you this holiday season, I'm going to guide you through an easy 3-step process that's going to help you identify and figure out how to navigate those triggers so you can do the holidays if that's what you choose, while also navigating your grief journey. Step number 1 to navigating these holiday grief triggers is identifying them. We can't even begin to know where we need to look, what we need to plan around, what we need to prepare for, if we don't know what could potentially trigger us. So I want you to explore possible triggers in 3 different areas. The first area is going to be any triggers around possible festivities, holiday gatherings, holiday traditions, anything that you used to engage in for the holidays prior to your loved one's passing. And if you're feeling like you're getting pressure or expectation to carry that on this year, could there be any potential triggers in that area? Area number 2, I want you to explore environmental triggers. So are there any environments that could potentially trigger your grief? So whether that's your deceased loved one's home, if that might be where you're going, or if there was a space or an area that your deceased loved one really loved and you're not quite ready to go back there yet. So are there any environmental triggers to your grief this holiday season? And the last area I want you to explore is relationships. Are there any potential relationship triggers to your grief? So this could be individuals that either are also grieving the same loved one and they have a compatible grief journey that doesn't necessarily align with yours, so that then triggers your grief. Or are there just some challenging individuals that maybe you don't know how to navigate this year that could be a potential trigger? So the 3 areas of triggers I want you to explore: holiday festivities, gatherings, anything like that. Area number 2, environmental triggers. And area number 3, any relationship triggers to your grief journey this holiday season. Step number 2, do we eliminate or do we plan? So there may be some triggers that you identified that could be eliminated for this holiday season. We're not avoiding them. We're just recognizing that this isn't necessarily something I need to encounter, so why not I remove it this year and see how that goes? There may be some triggers that we can't eliminate, so we need to develop a plan around them. So that plan might look like, okay, I know this person or this environment could be a potential trigger. I choose to still go. So what skills, tools, all of that am I going to have in place to help me navigate that potential trigger if and when it comes? So that could be something you do individually. That could be something you communicate to your support system, or both. I've also guided individuals through creating an escape plan. So if you feel like, yes, I still want to go to this festivity, this gathering, I still want to do this tradition, great. Part of the plan to navigate the trigger if it shows up is, what's my escape plan? Do I need to step away for a little bit? Do I choose to leave early? Do I choose to only stay for a short amount of time and then determine how I feel as the day goes on? So, eliminate or plan. Are there triggers that you can eliminate? So if a Christmas tree is triggering, maybe we don't put the Christmas tree up this year. You get to choose that. If the Christmas tree is triggering and you still want to put that up, what plan can we put in place to help navigate the trigger if it comes up? Step number 3 is self-assess. So on the day of your event, the holiday, the tradition, whatever day it is, and there might be multiple throughout this holiday season, I want you to engage in a self-assessment. And that is simply the minute you wake up that day, whether it's Christmas Day, Thanksgiving, the day you're going to decorate, the day you're going to go get the tree, the day you're going to bake, whatever it is that's specific to your grief journey and your holiday traditions, when you wake up that day, Do a self-assessment of how am I feeling physically, mentally, and emotionally. What feels aligned, what feels off, what feels okay, what doesn't, what do I need, what do I not need. And this is going to help you navigate the day. This is going to help you to stay true to what you need and honor your grief journey. Why do we do this? Great question. Oftentimes, we will find that the lead up and in anticipating this event, the holiday, whatever it is more stressful and causes more distress than the actual day itself. So in the lead up, we do exactly what we're already doing. We identify those triggers. We put a plan in place if we can't eliminate the trigger. And then on the day, we self-assess because we may find I'm okay and I may not need all those things that I put into place. Or we may find I'm really struggling. And thank goodness I did all this preparatory work because now I know how to navigate and honor my grief journey today. So self-assess the minute you wake up. You can do it multiple times throughout the day. You can do it every hour, anytime you notice a shift. However you want to do that, make sure you're incorporating some sort of self-assessment on the actual day of whatever holiday thing you're doing to help you navigate and continue to honor your grief journey. How are you feeling now that you have an easy 3-step process to help you navigate any and all potential triggers this holiday season? Identify, eliminate and plan, and self-assess. Implement that any way that you want to, as often as you want to. You can even implement that outside of the holiday season. But typically the holiday season tends to carry a lot of triggers. So I wanted to give you a tool for you all to navigate the holiday season this year. But please use this 3-step process outside of the holidays because triggers are going to come at us at any time. So now you are equipped to navigate those in whatever way you need to or however way they come up. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, please do not hesitate to reach out. My email is down below. You can always contact me. If you want more information, insight, or just a space to feel hopeful, I do also have a podcast. It's called Exposing Grief with Brittany Squillis. That's me. This November, I'm doing a holiday series where I have a bunch of different guests come on and talk about how they experience grief during the holidays and what they found helpful to help them navigate that. So you can get some different tools there as well. But be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss anything else that's coming throughout the end of this year, which is almost there, and then into next year as well. Stay tuned. More stuff coming to you. Have a happy holiday season if that is what you celebrate. If you choose not to do the holidays this year, that is okay. If you choose to do the holidays this year, that is also okay. Do what feels right for you and honor your grief journey. I'll see you all in December.